Definitely spent all of Steven's money, but you know what? He shouldn't have taken me to Barnes & Noble. I was mesmerized by like how floppy this book is. Oh my gosh. It's perfect. Hi besties, what's up? My name is Mackenzie and welcome to my channel and welcome to a book haul. As you can see, I did some damage. So let's talk about all the books that I got, and I will try to synopsize the best that I can. But I do like to go into my books knowing the bare minimum. So first we have Hooked by Emily McIntyre. This is the first book in the Never After series by her, and this is basically reimaginings of like fairy tales and stuff, but where the villain is the main character, and I believe it's categorized as dark fantasy romance. Alexa Ray actually just read this and loved it, so I'm very excited to give it a chance. I know that it's actually relatively popular on Booktok as well, so I'm very excited to give it a chance and see what I think. If I like it, I'm very excited to collect all the covers because I do really like all the covers for the books. So yeah, it's the first book I picked up. The next book I picked up is one that I wanted to own, but I just didn't know when I would get around to buying it, and that is Hunting Adeline by H.D. Carlton. If you don't know, this is the second book in the Cat and Mouse duology by her, and the first book is Haunting Adeline. The first book, Haunting Adeline, is about Adeline, and she is a successful author, and she has just moved into this abandoned house. And one day when she is doing a book signing, Zaid stumbles upon like a flyer with her face on it, and he becomes obsessed with her at first sight, and he basically wants to make her his. So it's a stalker romance. It's a very dark, questionable consent in here. As long as you look up the trigger warnings and know what you're going into when reading this book, or these books, they're actually pretty good. I am actually already a decent portion of the way through this book. I think I'm on chapter 21. I was listening to the audiobook. I just didn't have a physical copy, so yeah, I'm very happy that I actually have this now. It's gonna have a nice home next to Haunting Adeline, as long as I can find it. I think it's probably somewhere behind me, so yep, excited to add this to the collection. Next, we have another H.D. Carlton book, and that is Does It Hurt? And I believe this is a coastal dark romance. But that's what I'm getting from it, from the cover. I know that I've read the synopsis a couple times, and ooh, look at these chapters, and like there's a chapter break. There's a little shark. Please don't read any of the words. I don't know what's spoilery, but ooh, and actually, sorry, ADHD, but they actually have that in the books, her other books. So there's so this is Adeline's perspective. This is, and this is Zaid's perspective, and if I can find a chapter break right there, a rose is in the middle. So H.D. Carlton really does know how to format her books. I appreciate it. But yeah, this is definitely the one I wanted to go on to of hers next. This is arguably one of the prettiest covers I have on my shelf. I'm very, very intrigued to read this. I think it's going to be phenomenal. Next, we have Girl Serpent Thorn by Melissa Bastardoust, I believe is how you say her name. And if I'm not mistaken, this follows a princess, and she can either decide to basically use her powers for evil or for good. There's also a love triangle with someone that's in the royal dungeon, I believe, and a prince. So I'm very excited to see what this is all about. I think we all know who I hope she falls in love with, but I'm very excited about this. This is also a beautiful cover. I really like this. I might have to get the pink version somewhere because one of the bookish boxes did a pink design of this cover, and it's so pretty. I love this cover. It's so gorgeous. And then last, but certainly not least, the book I might be the most excited about in this haul is The Well of Ascension, or the first Mistborn book by Brandon Sanderson. So I've only read So I've read 3 Brandon Sanderson's books before, but I've never read anything in the Cosmere universe. I've only read the Skyward series by him, and I'm just so intrigued to see how I feel about Mistborn. And like literally everybody has been reading it and loving it recently, so I'm very excited. Oh, I love how floppy this book is. They actually had a floppier copy at Barnes & Noble, but I don't know. I didn't want to walk all the way back over there and get the floppier edition because it didn't even look like it was, what, this book is 800 pages. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. It looks like it has like, oh shoot, did I buy the wrong book? Okay, I'm sorry. I've always called the first Mistborn book Mistborn. I'm almost positive that this is the first book, but y'all can roast me in the comments if you want to. I'm actually not that confident about that. Oh balls. I am almost 99% positive I accidentally bought the second book. I wouldn't know that. Okay, so like I'm almost 99% positive I just bought the first or the second book in the series, so I'm gonna have to do some digging. I can't believe I did that. That is so silly of me. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna look into that. This is definitely the second book. That was my mistake. I'm gonna have to rectify that at some point, but I'm still very excited to read the series. I know, okay, I bought this trilogy for my dad and he really loved it. Katie is reading, also really liked it, and I do believe that Haley Pham also read it and absolutely adored it, so I'm very excited to get the first book eventually, since I cannot believe I did this. I mean, can you blame me? I was mesmerized by like how floppy this book is. Oh my gosh, it's perfect. Anyways, so these are the eclectic bunch of books that I got in Barnes & Noble. Definitely did some damage. Definitely spent all of Steven's money, but you know what? He shouldn't have taken me to Barnes & Noble. So, yeah, these are the books I got. I'm so excited to read them. If there are any books you want to see me read sooner rather than later, let me know down below. And laugh at me in the comments for buying the second Mistborn book. I can't believe I did that. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye, everyone.
When you're not here, the sun don't shine. When you're not near, I don't feel like I do when you're